Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rulers of Embercrest. Back after a couple of weeks hiatus. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I am your host, Wuten, playing as Melaina. And down below me, we have Kiba being played by Dakota.
Hello.
We have Jeera being played by Jonathan. We have Darius being played by GutiSerenade.
Yellow.
And finally, last but certainly not least, we have Starry playing as Dazielle.
G'day.
And our benevolent GM, who definitely does not have a random encounter table planned for us tonight, Ebony! And Luna is, from what I understand, she is sleeping tonight after a long couple of days of work, so she will be resting. So we wish her the best, and Ebony, if you'd like, go ahead and regale us with the tales of last session.
Okay, so last session, after you guys went back from the seasonal hunt, where you managed to, with the help of Elvarin, your spellcasting friend, defeat a Titanoboa after losing Kiba, you took your time to mourn a little bit, make a little farewell for him, and prepare for your next task, which would be escorting Lucero, the Mothfolk girl, back to her home in the dark continent of Umbrasil. Trip which might take you a little while, as she was kidnapped from her home tribe, and she really doesn't have a really good idea of how to get there, more than just sense of direction. You prepared for a trip that might last a little while for you in this very intricate part of Embercrest, which is a series of tunnels and caves that connect everywhere underneath. You prepared rations, you prepared items, you prepared weapons, you repaired your broken weapons. Looks at Dazielle. You make sure your other companions were caught up to speed on what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And got introduced to a new friend in the form of... let me just pull out her... Elena, the ambassador of the Wyvern Council, who, as she explained, is following your steps closer, especially Melaina's, as she's aiming to become a new power in Embercrest. Mentioning that you guys have done a fair share of good things for Embercrest so far. You just need to get a little up there in order to be completely approved by them.
All right.
However, you are on a good track. And after spending a few more days of preparing, you were visited by a taller, thicker, naked Kiba, who, after having a little revelation, made his way back to Embercrest from the death. And on a small side note, Kiba. Oh no, that happened before. Sorry, I was thinking about the encounter you had with Lysandra, but that was session before. Sorry. So, I believe that is a good summary of last session. And we go back to you guys having a naked Swole Kobold Swobold, if you may,
Swobold. Jeez.
in your room.
As a heads up, Ebony, I think your mic is doing that underwater thing every once in a bit. I don't know.
Ah!
But most of it came through clear. Just there are a
Yeah.
few moments. Just as a heads up.
Thank you. So, what are you guys doing? Or are you wanting to speak about anything with Kiba or do anything before traveling to the Underdark?
Well,
Do you know how to do it again? Can I do this?
Sorry, what just yet?
I was asking like if you know how to do it again. Like, can I do it if I want to?
Only a follower of Uwu can be granted such a gift.
I'm never doing it.
I'll never join you.
We'll see.
Mhm. Follow my own path.
Mm.
Well,
Okay.
Kiba, if... Well, you likely weren't with us when we made this decision. We are moving to escort our Mothkin friend Lucero to the Underdark. Provided you would like to come along with us, you're more than welcome. I do understand if you've had, if you would like to take a couple of days to recover from your pilgrimage.
I will only need a few hours to rearm myself. The Uwu was gracious enough to grant me a tithe in order to replace my lost equipment.
Well, all the better then. We leave first thing in the morning.
Okay.
Does anyone have a towel?
I got you covered. I pass him a washcloth, like a normal person-sized washcloth.
I'm medium now, sir.
Oh, I pass him a proper towel.
Oh god. All right. Yeah. So we have basically one more day of any preparation that anyone wants to do, any roleplay that people want to take care of before we head out.
Any items to be made for anyone?
Hmm.
Oh,
I'm just gonna do a check to a spellcraft check to what's it called? Make capital. Make magic capital.
Ah.
a capital?
From the downtime rules. The
Oh.
thing is, Jeera, the downtime rules capital only applies to the city that you're in. So
Then-
I don't necessarily know if we're going to be returning after. Well, I mean, I guess we would return because we're going to need to
It'll
take a
probably
boat
be a
over.
while.
Yeah, we're going to need to take a boat over to Langeige. Yeah, I suppose we could. Provided once we get back, we use up all the capital.
I'm just gonna quickly make something. A lesser talisman of life's breath.
Oh? What's
A
that?
lesser. It's a talisman of... Talisman?
Yep. I can eke out barely by one of these in one night.
Nice.
Huh. Okay, so you don't need to worry about premature death.
Yes.
One time.
One time.
One time.
Okay, so
That's the
After-
best part.
after spending another day, Kiba probably walking around in a towel or toga, however you want to wear that. To rearm yourself, look for new gear, clothes, and weapons now fit for your size.
Yes.
You guys are ready. Question: I suppose Jimbo, Ion, and the baby are staying with in Shimir, right?
Yeah, so Jimbo, Olivia, Ion, and yeah, they're gonna stay here in Shimmermere. Makes it nice and easy for us for
Yes.
traveling purposes. And once we get back, they can come along with us across the ocean, I think.
Yes.
All right, good deal.
Okay. So now, I assume you are wanting to head to the Underdark the only way you found out, which would be through the hideout of the spider.
I suppose that would be as good a start as any.
Mhm.
All in favor?
Sure.
Hi.
I suppose so.
All right.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So, tracing your steps back, and now with really no issue since the spider is pretty much gone. You go back all the way to the tavern, realizing also that there is a new barkeeper. As the previous one was dusted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Yep.
Not by us.
Now we realize that there's actually like a proper door, and now there's no more like a secret hideout.
Mm-hmm.
You relate back downstairs, and now to discover that this place, most like the first part, is now used for storage for the tavern.
Oh yeah.
However, the remainder of the hideout is free for you to walk in and out as you please.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and raid the that anything that we couldn't pick up from the Crimson Spider officers' quarters. You know, there were some really interesting books there.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can.
Okay, let me just move some of the tokens then,
Yeah.
because these people are no longer here,
Yeah.
and the beholder is also no longer here.
Yeah.
I mean, we still
Yeah.
got his face skins with us.
I mean, yes, you do.
Yeah. Quick question, Goody. Are we wanting to bring along Elvarin? Or are we wanting to let her stay behind in Shimmermere? What do you think, Goody?
Goody.
Hey, Goody, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
So, I'm thinking we want to have Elvarin stay in Shimmermere with the rest of the group that's staying here, since Luna's not able to make it for the next couple. What do you think?
Well, the problem I foresee with that personally is whether she's able to make it or not. We'd be down a competent healer,
Right.
like a proper dedicated healing thing down, and especially one who has connections to remove poisons and stuff. If we're going to Underdark,
Mhm.
I don't know how much I'm feeling that.
Okay, yeah, no worries. We can bring her along then.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure. All right. In that case, yeah. Quick pit stop. Down at the little officer quarter area here. Grab us some anything that we can make use of for getting some knowledge.
Okay. I suppose you're taking like 10 or taking 20 actually on this checks, right?
Yeah, taking 20 basically because we're not in a hurry necessarily, and it's not really something we can necessarily fail if we're like scaling from top to bottom, unless there's something like specific that's, you know.
Okay. So among these books, most of them are general history books, general basic magic books, some cartography books, which makes you think that at least the higher ups of this group were sort of well educated.
Mm-hmm.
Funny enough, one of the books seems to be one of those flask kind of thing. You know, where you cut all the pages and you have a flask in it,
Oh.
and the flask actually says Fenrir.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna take that one and I'm gonna hand that over to Darius. A little parting gift for the previous management.
What was this again? I'm sorry.
It was a flask that was hidden inside of a book. So I just hand you the book. It's like the book was hollowed out for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's handy, I guess. Things you learn from reading.
And yeah, upon like looking through most of these things, some of them seem to be some tomes. Funny enough, there is one book that might have been used for magic study purposes, which is a little spell book.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Well, Jeera, I'm gonna turn and hold out this strange book to him, to them, and does this seem like something that would be of use to you?
I'm gonna flip over the pages and do a quick spellcraft check to.
This might
take a
actually
look
be
at the
knowledge
pages and
arcana.
stuff.
This might actually be knowledge arcana, depending on what this is. Is this like a wizard's spell book, Ebony?
Yes.
Ah.
Well,
And
the good news is both of them are the same for me, or
Oh,
same
perfect.
number.
perfect. Well, go ahead and
Okay, give me one moment. I'm gonna give you the run around. Okay, so these are the spells that are within that book. Let me put it on the Embercrest chat.
Ooh. Ooh. Look at those fly spell.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice. It we'll have to take some time while we're traveling for you to use
Well, if we have
learn
a cart, I
spells.
could just like sit on the cart.
Well, I don't think we have a cart that we're taking to the Underdark, do we? Was that a thing?
I don't think you can fit that car through the door of the tavern.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
Um,
could probably just carry it along with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
New spellbook.
New spellbook, indeed.
And among other things, the only other one that might stand out the most would be one that it's pretty much like how do I call it? You know how when you're having like a small business, like a small store, you have a book where you
A
keep
ledger.
tabs of.
A ledger?
Yeah, kind of like that. You know, where you keep tabs of everything you're selling, everything you're earning.
yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah, business ledger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of that book, and upon opening it, you notice it is filled with. On like one side, there is names that don't really say anything to you. It's just like random names.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, though, has the names of cities.
Okay.
Can I do like any sort of intelligence check to figure that out? Like, I'm assuming these are like people they're buying, like as slaves.
People buying,
But,
they're buying or selling, since it's a slaver thing.
Slave trade.
Yeah, slave trade.
Yep. What kind of check are you doing? Sorry, or you're taking?
Like intelligence. Just, I don't know.
It's like a knowledge
Yeah, just
roll, maybe.
a general intelligence check.
All right.
Okay.
Big brain.
So, yeah, big brain. One part tells you because you see two big names. One is Bolfarum and the other is Jeera, which are two cities in Embercrest. Bolfarum, if you don't remember, it is the city where the Nicosi imposters were pretending to be from,
Mm-hmm.
which is a
dwarf
dwarven city.
Yeah.
Yep. And Jeera, it is the city. It is a city in the middle of the desert.
Okay.
Which is also like a huge trading center, especially because Jeera is kind of almost in the middle of everything, so they can get things from all of Embercrest as well.
I'm gonna relay this information to everyone.
Mm-hmm. And the other two areas, are not necessarily cities, but they are more like areas, which are Frostwood Forest, which let me just drag you guys again to the map.
Okay.
At the very bottom.
Yeah.
At the very bottom, and the Mystic Woods.
Okay.
I don't like this.
So there's
That's my home.
definitely something going on the southern half of the continent, evidently. So
Hmm.
possibly something to look into. But for now, we have. We'll keep this for safekeeping, and in the meantime, we have a good friend to escort here.
Yes. Sorry if I don't seem too thrilled to be back here again. Bad memories.
You mean the location where you're kidnapped to? The location where you're nearly attacked? Fight for your life?
Yes.
Well, let's not linger then, shall we? Let's get moving. The sooner we get through here, the better.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alright.
Making our way. Hopping over.
And upon getting here, you notice that there's a couple of what probably once were guards of the spider. They're just drinking and playing some games. here.
Yeah.
And like upon seeing the Thriae entering, they kind of like for a moment prepare their weapons, and they're like, "What are you doing here?"
What are you doing here?
Yes, what
We-
are you doing here?
We're waiting.
Waiting for what?
Our captain told us to wait here for our friends to come back. They went in chasing that bounty hunter and the merchandise, and they look at each other like as a question mark.
Well, alright then. Mind if we, just... She gestures at the, two double doors. Make our way.
They shrug. Oh, I mean, it's your funeral.
Alright. Come along, everyone. Just a cavalcade of,
Is this a door over here by chance?
That is a door over there.
Where does that door go?
You don't know?
I'm going to ask them.
Oh. That was Weaver's office. We're not sure if he's using it anymore.
Would you mind if I popped in for a little bit? I think I might have left something in there.
I don't think you're authorized to do that, little one.
Quick question: these guys, were they aware that some of us were captives, or
probably
are they
not.
just-
These guys, I think they were just normal guards of this area. They weren't
Okay.
involved in anything. That's part of, if you remember, Jeera and Kiba were trying to sneak past these double doors during our fight with the Weaver. I think
Okay,
that's
it's the
probably
same
why these guys are over here. They're probably
Yeah,
not
'cause
even
I was-
aware. Yeah,
thinking they're acting way too casual for
yeah.
They are, they are actually not aware of anything of most of what happened that night.
That's fair.
Apparently, they did not look at anything past this.
Yeah.
I guess no one put it up on their social media pages of, "Hey guys, you see
Evidently.
what happened?"
Evidently.
Hmm.
Well,
It's a reunion.
It's time.
is it what? Is it time?
It's
They
time.
seem to just be normal dudes.
No. It's time to bullshit.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll that bluff check.
Okay, what do you say first?
Okay. Do they know about Lord Odin?
They don't.
They don't.
Okay. Good.
These are just dudes.
These are just dudes. All right. Well, I'm looking rather official.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take a little step up. Be like, well, on orders from Lord Odin, I was ordered to collect something from Weaver's office. Something very important to him.
They look at each other. Lord
Time to
Odin
roll.
or okay. They're looking at each other like looking at you up and down like, this guy? Really? And this one is like, I mean, we've gone on like all kinds of crazy orders this past few days, and like we know we don't really have a job. Like, do we really care? Like, have you been paid this past few days? I wasn't. Like,
If I may, and Melaina will step forward. If we were to give you a handsome sum to, and she'll just nod back at the table there, not cause any trouble, and she'll pull out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people here. She will pull out. We'll do 30 gold. I got plenty to spare here. Takes a 30 gold, puts it in a little leather bag, and tosses it over onto the table there. Not cause any trouble. Make it worth your while. And I would like to diplomacy that.
okay.
I assist with diplomacy.
Sure. Diplomacy.
Yes, it is time for Ubu diplomacy.
Ubu
Oh, Jesus,
diplomacy.
you might need a little bit.
Diplomacy.
Oh!
Squidman, assist me.
Jesus. They see the gold and then see Kiba like.
We can
And
treat
then-
it as you know what. Kiba was doing most of the stuff there, and I was just throwing in my 30 gold to assist him.
Yeah, they
35.
this one kind of like looks. This kind of like looks at the table, like it's fine with me. Like, yeah, they look official enough. Kobolds and bees, I suppose they are like the new badges. They start just going back to their table, and this was like I bet you 10 gold at on this hand, and they're still playing poker again.
Nice. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the kobold soar.
Oh yeah, I have to manually reveal this because this was pre. You see, another door.
Oh my god.
This door actually seems to be locked. Like you approach, you see this kind of like thin stone door, and in the middle of it, like in the there's no handle, there's no keyhole. There's just this spherical kind of like dent.
Give me just one moment.
Yeah,
Might have something to
Okay.
fix this.
And one moment on me as well. I'm gonna have to help with the curtains real quick.
Oh no.
Making the whole thing turn. I don't have enough of an arm span to
no worries.
Good. Okay. How's that working? Okay. Ebony, I want to make a perception check to see if there are any traps on this door.
Okay, you can attempt a perception check.
Alright. That would be... Yes. Alright.
There are no traps that you can see.
Alright, good. And what would the roll be to try and get through the lock?
It is not a lock. It is really just like a dent that it's like in between like the gap of the door. It is like the size of like a baseball. A little bigger, maybe, but yeah, on that size.
Drew's gonna call over. Hey, you need any help?
Let me see. Potentially, we might need a little bit of assistance to try and get through this door. So many things.
The door, aside from that, the door is plain, like plain stone.
So we could probably maybe force the door.
If you were strong enough, maybe.
What I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna spend one Arcane Reservoir point, and change one of my spells into one of my brand new spells from my new spell book.
Oh.
And I'm gonna do open and shut. And I'm gonna cast open.
Okay, you cast open on the door.
Sorry about that.
As you use your spell on this door,
Oh.
Kiba and Melaina, you see as something just kind of like hits the door, and the door starts to glow. Jeera, make a will save.
Oh. Jeera.
Door's haunted.
Oh no.
So you see as how this kind of like ethereal, like eye-filled tentacle just comes out of nowhere and just slaps you right in the face, Jeera.
Wait, this is this is an illusion.
Nope. It
No,
is.
it's a door.
It is very real. You're gonna take 15 points of negative energy damage.
Okay.
As it happens, like you hear this loud whack. That probably all of you can see and hear, especially from this distance and from the range you are, guys. It's like this guy just kind of turns like, what the fuck was that?
Can I do a spellcraft check to figure out what that was?
Sure.
You guys okay in there?
We are doing fine. Yeah, the door is just being a little bit difficult.
Door's
Okay.
fighting back more than I thought.
28, Jeera. You kind of gather that it activated in as a response of you trying to use magic to open the door.
We tried oiling the door.
So our strongest party members are going to be Darius and Elvarin. Oh, and the Dazielle.
Wow, I'm forgotten.
You weren't forgotten, I think. I remembered.
After like a moment.
Are you
So,
doing
okay.
anything? Oh, good.
So it's definitely like just negating the open and close magic, right?
It didn't work, and it also retaliated. Yes.
Mm.
It's okay when that happens.
If I was level 9, I might be able to find what opens this, but nope.
Leave it and come back later.
Yeah.
I suppose we will just have to leave this for now. Unless anyone's got a big drill.
Okay. So you decide to just leave this door for the moment,
Let's walk out.
and Jeera, you have this like slimy mark across your face. where tentacle hit you.
It's all right. It helps with the wood remain smooth.
He's well lacquered.
Since he lied so well, since Kiba lied so well, Darius is gonna be like, well, looks like we got what we need, so let's get on out of here.
As you're passing Jeera, this guy's like, you ain't shit.
I'm just gonna wipe my cheek and just have the slime on his pants or whatever. Just wipe it away on him.
Make a dexterity check just real quick.
Let's see. Where's my dexterity? Okay.
$18. Okay, so as he was laughing, he didn't have the mask because he was drinking. He had like, his mouth open, and you can like catch him like right where his mouth is open. It's like, oh, what the fuck? And he just starts like drinking again as now these guys are laughing at him.
Dumbass. Anyway. So, open the door. And peering inside. Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Get in the hole.
As you're approaching Darius, you're gonna notice that this moth woman's gonna like get really close, and I certainly hope that you can protect us.
Well, I think between me and Dazzy we'll be all right.
The Wool will watch over us.
Yeah. Stupid old. Can't believe
Okay.
it's real.
And as you open the door, you see this like very haphazardly dug tunnel with a few lanterns with what you presume is probably like a continual flame spell or continual light spell cast on, just to illuminate a little bit. And you make your way through this tunnel. Welcome to Embercrest.
Okay, session's over. Time to go home, guys. Let's go.
We did it.
We did.
Okay.
Mission complete.
As you continue for minutes, then an hour or so on like a straight line tunnel where light starts just disappearing. There are no more natural lights. You occasionally just see like a very faint glow from what's it called? From like fluorescent fungi that sometimes coats the walls. Who is guiding you guys, or what are you basing your knowledge to traverse this path as soon as you start taking detours and you see openings?
Well, I would like to base my knowledge off of the investigating and chatting with Lucero that I did previously, and I imagine that she had described a method that they use to keep track of where they've been and where they're going.
Yeah,
Moth
she would explain you that most of the most experienced travelers are well versed enough in divination magic or magic to tell distances or direction to guide themselves across a path. The vicinities of her tribe have like well-known tunnels, well-known systems where they can go through and know it's not dangerous.
Okay.
However, she was taken against her will without knowing what path they were taking.
Okay.
So she has a vague idea on how to on what signs to recognize might be near her home.
Okay.
You would have known that her home is near a very humid place in the Underdark.
Okay.
So I feel like in preparation of me returning back to Embercrest, I probably did some studying up on the Underdark. Like, what are the major cities, if anything? Like, we can probably go ahead to a major city and then from there find a local to lead the way to Sarah's village.
Okay, make a local check, please.
Okay. Damn.
General.
Okay, so you would know that at least the ones that you will know are cities that are both on the Underdark and above ground at the same time. Which cities like is Darmithrim on the north, and Bolverm on the south, as well as Gongrok, which are cities that are inside mountains or inside ravines, and they also have a very good way to connect to the Underdark.
Okay.
Balfram is in the south, and however, it is one of those locations that were mentioned in that one book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will be trying to head south.
Bolfarum. That's a very long way away. That's on the other side of the continent.
Oh no, I'm just simply mentioning it.
Hmm.
Not like saying we should go there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just walk to the other side of the continent. Forehead.
On. Okay.
Just walk across Australia.
I mean,
It's an island, right?
you can. might die
It's
in
just an
process.
island. What's the
And-
worst that could happen?
So I'm gonna suggest going to the nearest major one, which is the north one, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. Which from let me bring you back to the map. More or less from here to here.
Yep.
It's not only 15 feet, of course.
Yeah.
That's 15 feet. Come on. Be a man.
In actuality, would be more or less. Let me put it into. Oh my god! Why did I make this map so big? Oh my god, it's huge.
This is why I.
Roughly.
Why I think-
You asked me to make this, okay? You asked me to make this map.
No. I know. I'm just like on the hex. I'm on the hex map.
Yeah, he's on the hex map that we made.
Oh, okay.
That is roughly 18 hexes or 216 miles.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What? Just from Shimmermere to Mithrum, it is 216 miles,
Yes.
and it
Oh,
barely
God.
crosses like the northern shore.
Yes.
Oh my god. My FPS.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the frame rate really shits the bed when you get here.
One moment.
Change it back. My
Change it
roll
back.
20 might crash my roll 20.
Go ahead, refresh. I think we're back on the other map.
There we go.
Yup, it crashed. Son of a bitch.
Well, for what it's worth.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah.
I just really like everyone is looking at their maps and just like display the 404 not found. Well, we tried, and then you go back.
I got the, oh, snap.
Oh, jeez. For what it's worth, we're not going to have to deal with that map for a long time. And Ebony, what I would suggest before we move on to like kingdom stuff, use
Section.
just section it off to that area,
Yeah.
just that area.
Yes,
Right.
I will do that. I thought we had, but apparently we didn't because I don't have another map of that. But I thought we had.
Yeah. Well, we'll deal with it when it.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, cross that bridge when we get to it.
The bridge is 1 hex, or 50 miles.
Yes. Well, 12 miles technically.
The 12-mile long bridge.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, and judging by what descriptions Lucero gave you, Jeera, is there Mithram? Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Is there Mithram is nearby the coast, so you could assume that they probably have water reservoirs down there, which could probably lead to things like canals and whatnot that explain humid caves underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So our first step, I think, would be to find an underground river and then follow it upriver, because that would mean that it's flowing from a location. And if we find the source of that, I think we might. I think that might be a good shot.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, whoever has good survival.
Man,
Get ready, guys.
I wonder who could have survival, man.
Get ready, guys. You're about to deliver a pizza.
I could do better.
We have to do 30 minutes or less. I'm gonna aid for a +2.
I want to roll for survival.
So whoever has a survival, you can input your knowledge to help Kiba.
Oh, can we assist?
All right.
Quality.
Yes,
I'm gonna help
please.
you.
Please assist.
Like each flame.
Whew. So that's 16, 18.
Oh my goodness.
That is a terrible assist.
Holy.
That is a 20.
At least you called it out.
Jeera just falls over.
You
Can't see in the dark, obviously.
So
You offer
so
it,
what
and the dice
happens?
are like, okay, yeah, you're terrible.
So as you're making your way, Lucero is trying her best to remember details and try to convey that to you, and she's feeling, I am useless in this situation and I shouldn't be. Kiba, you're using your all of your uwu nature and sense of smelling of moss and dirt.
Kobolds are used to living in caves.
Yeah, you're used to. You're used to living in caves, probably, since you're a Narr'tor kobold. So you probably would be well versed on the art of not getting lost on tunnels. And as you're guiding, there's this patch of darkness, on your side, and you see Jeera just wandering off that way. And he is about to just fall off of a cliff.
Oh,
Until you
Jeera.
probably call his attention. Jeera is only following moss, but he's just
Yes.
following the same. They're just following the same patch of moss. Okay. So, as you guys are now making your way northeast, no, actually southeast.
Southeast. Yeah.
Yes. Is it east or is it west? No, east. Okay.
It's southeast, yeah.
West. There we go.
West.
I will have you. I obviously won't have you rolling encounters and roleplay every single day of the travel, because that will be a lot of time.
Okay.
On foot, more or less, how long is 200 miles?
200 miles on foot. Overland travel. Let's see here.
I assume it's I'm going off by a 5e, but I think 5e is like 3 miles per day. No, 3 miles per hour.
1 day overland.
20 minutes more.
24 miles roughly for 1 day
So
of
you-
travel.
So you
So-
can go 2 hexes per day.
Yeah, 2 hexes per day.
Assuming everything goes smoothly, yes.
Yeah, assuming everything goes well, 2 hexes per day.
So that was 12 hexes. So, yeah, assuming you're well, you should be getting there in about, I want to say 5 days.
Yeah, roughly a week.
Roughly a week. Let me just. It's 16 hexes. So
Yep. So about 8 days.
there we go. So okay, so 8 days. I can have your rollings just a survival. Okay.
Yeah.
So for first day of travel,
It's 20.
yep. Roll me your survival and assists.
For the second day,
Yeah, for the second day. Sorry. Yeah.
I
On your first day, you're gonna be most of the time going through tunnels. You can tell probably these are the ones that were carved by Odin and his men.
Mhm.
You can tell actually which ones were carved by him, as you will traverse some of these like perfectly circular tunnels sometimes,
Of
Which
course
is-
he would.
kind of unnerving.
He would do that.
Yeah.
Just
Rolling
make
by-
sure that every single inch.
So you could roll down it.
Are we all trying to do this?
Yeah. Second day, survival aid checks.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Hey, great aids. Plus
So-
4 to 24. That's 28.
Oh,
So still 28.
oh.
We're gonna have at least one terrible assist
Yeah,
in
that's
every
fine.
in every round it seems, which that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And Jeera.
So since this is gonna take multiple days, can I like tie a rope around my waist and have someone leading me while I'm retraining myself?
To see that you don't fall off a cliff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude,
Cool.
Put the log on a leash. Oh my god, it's log.
Oh my
What?
god.
It's log. It's log.
What?
I don't get
Is
it.
Oh,
this
do
a
you not-
reference to something?
Oh, do you not? Have you guys never seen the Ren and Stimpy bit with log?
It's been a
No.
while.
Everyone loves
I
a
might have-
log.
Oh
What is
god.
Is that a show?
It's better than bad. It's good.
I've probably seen it, but it's been way too long.
It's probably been a good 20 years since I've seen that. I do remember it though, in like the deepest recesses of my memory. Anyway,
So
so
through this second day, you are starting to deviate more and more from what was probably made for trafficking people out of Shimmermere. The final like chamber you see made probably by Odin and his people is this like very very creepy kind of like statue hall where you see a number of statues of beholders
of course.
and also statues of humanoids.
Mhm.
Hard to tell if they are carved or if they are not.
I don't want to stick around and find out.
And on this second day, whoever of you, well, any of you who wants to, roll me a d8, please.
All right, 1d8.
Just one of
There you
us.
Yep,
Yes,
just one of us.
any of you.
A 7.
Okay,
Lucky
7.
Lucky 7.
Okay. Nearby the end of the day, probably on the place where you are starting to make camp in. You find this very very rich, very kind of warm area.
God damn it. God damn it, Jeera.
Where there's a little bit of steam, and you think it's water at first, but then you find this kind of like on the ground this crater that is fuming,
Oh, okay.
and then you're all probably like taken aback when the crater just goes like, and you see this burst of hot water coming
I
out
do
of
believe
it.
this is the geyser.
An underground geyser. Certainly don't see that every day.
And as the vapor fades, you find this probably because of the vapor and the water in the air. This particular part of tunnels is very rich in fungi. All kinds, actually.
Who wants mushroom tea? No one?
Are you sure?
I wonder if all these
find
mushrooms.
out.
I wonder if all these mushrooms, if the people down here make mushroom vodka.
It's very
Ooh.
good.
You can roll me a nature check if you want to.
I want to be pleasantly surprised.
I can make a check. You know what I could do? I could do something. I could do them real smart. Okay, I'm gonna make a nature check just to test this out. And I'm also going to declare inspiration for an additional
Ooh.
1d8 on my roll,
Hell
Oh.
yeah.
which costs me nothing because of one of my feats.
Kiba came out swinging tonight.
Hell yeah.
Let's see what happens.
You're just flexing now. Whoa!
God damn, boy!
Hell yeah.
Jeera, do you want to roll on your own or do you want to assist?
Sure, might as well assist at this point.
Assist me.
Let's see. Nature. Okay, 11.
Damn. Amazing inspiration. Nice.
That wasn't even that good.
It was just a 2. So you're assisting Jeera?
Yeah.
Okay, so 34. So yeah, Kiba, you are this probably reminds you to your earlier days in Narr'tor, you know. You can identify some of these fungus as fungus that probably you can find there in places like maybe Abyssian.
Interesting.
Is it edible?
Some of them are.
Don't know which ones.
Yes, let me just provide you with descriptions of these fungus.
Ooh.
You and your meat sacks and having to eat.
Let me put it on Embercrest. Wait, where's Embercrest? No, I lost the channel. Oh, there we go. Okay. So the first one is called a Water Orb.
Ah. It's bulbous.
This fungus can be squeezed like a sponge and yielding a gallon of drinkable water and a pound of edible, if chewy, and somewhat tasteless food.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Welcome to cave, boys. You in the deep now.
Thanks, I hate
One
it.
very interesting one as well would be a fire lichen.
It's lichen.
Yeah, like
Lich-
Liking these nuts.
like a deep nut. Oh god.
Got him.
Got him.
Pale orange, white color.
And yes, this fungus can be used to make ale.
Oh, and it could be made into like fucking like wasabi.
Oh, it's basically Pathfinder wasabi. I love it.
Taking some of that.
Hell yeah.
And reaching upon one of the more dangerous ones, and albeit like funnier looking ones, creepy to folk, probably above ground, like uh, Melaina, Darius, and Dazielle. You find this like cluster of what looks to be like human tongues,
La, la, la.
but it's actually a fungus.
What in the world is that?
A tungus, if you will.
You say that there's a fungus among us?
That's pretty sus, bro.
Would there happen to be this specific fungus?
Oh, actually. Oh.
Which one is it? Fury traps or?
The fungus Dunval, it's the one above it.
It doesn't have a name on the page. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
for some reason Roll20 does this. Whenever you're linking directly to a thing on the page, it removes the text for some reason. I think it's because it treats it as a link to that location, and so it for some reason gets rid of it. I don't know. But yeah, that's what it is.
With that 34, yeah, you can probably find a little bit of that. Jeera, you can probably find like a pound of that.
Okay, so that would be 2 of them in this case.
Yes.
Because each of them is half a pound.
Yes.
I'm storing that away. That is good. That's some good shit.
Yeah, there you go. I went ahead and posted that in the chat as well, just so we have them all put together there. We'll do that.
Yep.
I have a very silly idea.
And oh, sorry, there is one more fungus.
Oh. Ormo.
Orbu. Luminescent green. It's particularly common.
Actually, that could be very useful.
Dim light in a 5-foot radius and can be harvested, dried, and made into a phosphorant powder or pigment. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Not
could use
really
that
good.
to mark our route.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanna. I wanna like have a rock with or whatever that's growing on it to like just cultivate it myself as well, like a sample.
Sure. Do you have like something where you can make the fungi grow, or?
I want to use my body.
I eat the fungus and it grow in me. I am wood.
I was
grow on me.
expecting that answer, and it still caught me off guard.
Jeera is a fucking mushroom colony.
Yeah.
Like the moment I finished that sentence, I was like, "Wait, he's made out of wood." You can probably rub it on you with a little bit of water enough, and it will probably start latching and growing.
I'm going to be doing this while we're still in this area, since it's so humid.
Yeah. Jeera, what are you doing?
Well, this grows in this type of area, and I want to have some on my way out, but I don't have any location specific to cultivate this type of material. So I'm just using what I can, and all I have is me in this case.
If you're certain, is it safe for you to do that?
Only one way to find out. And I'm a scientist.
I suppose in the pursuit of knowledge, one must be willing to do the strangest of things. Curious.
I Is he okay?
No.
I've heard of like the stories of the Darrow who do that to themselves, but I think that was like some sort of punishment.
Well, it certainly doesn't seem like a punishment to him.
I don't think it's actually started yet.
Oh.
You people from above are interesting, but also I don't understand you.
Jeera is certainly more interesting than most. Let me be the first to say.
Uh-huh.
This is how The Last of Us starts.
Yeah.
Zombie plague. God. Okay.
It's like how AIDS started. Like someone fucked a monkey, someone fucked a mushroom.
Yeah. God. Yeah, and it's even bioluminescent too. Like these are the calling
Congratulations,
cards.
guys. You have a human question mark lantern.
God.
Yeah, I guess we'll just like open up his fucking compartment and just like wave him around like a lantern.
Oh, you don't have to help me. Just shake me.
Just shake him and he just starts glowing.
It's got like a minion.
Oh my fucking
Oh, I'm
God.
thinking like a glow stick, or that I can just shake the glow stick. Like, I guess the minion counts too.
just like Darius just grabs Jeera, bends him like on his knee, cracks, and it starts glowing.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
And that is your second day
I
of
was really
travel.
tick him off.
Before we move on,
Mm-hmm.
I want to suggest a little game to the party.
Oh, sure.
All right. This is an idea that I just had, but it seems like it makes perfect sense. So each of us, what we're going to do is we're going to eat one of these tongues of madness. Now don't worry, it isn't poisonous or anything, but it will have an effect where if you fail to resist it, it will cause you to speak your innermost thoughts for 1 hour.
I'll take it.
I mean, I don't really see the point of doing that right now, but maybe if we're ever on a binger of some sort. But
Yes, perhaps this would be something better suited for another time.
Fair. I will take some with us, along with many of these other mushrooms. They will make for good food.
Speak for yourself.
Eat the mushroom, bee.
I have 3 weeks of trail rations. I am perfectly fine.
But this one has water in it, look.
I'm perfectly fine.
You Thriae don't eat of the mushroom of above?
It is not part of my typical diet, no.
You see, Lucero just grabs one of the water orbs and just.
You just start sucking it. Just
No, she bites, and you see like all the water kind of like pouring out a little bit, but she's like eating both the mushroom with the water inside.
You know what we call these down here in the caves? It is a cave watermelon.
I suppose using that verbiage is more appealing, as she will very, very gingerly reach out a hand to one of the water orbs. Oh, I can't believe I'm about to do this. Closes her eyes, pinches her nose, and...
And funny enough...
Huh?
No, go ahead.
So what does it taste like, Ebony?
It really is tasteless. Like the fungus itself is just chewy. It's really
Uh-huh.
like eating on a bad sponge made out of like like a marshmallow.
Oh. Mm.
So, since you just took a bite out of a 1 pound sponge water, you just like drank like 3 cups of water by
Hell
eating
yeah.
that.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna need to pee so bad.
Please don't start on that. All right. So a gallon of drinkable water and a pound of edible, if chewy and somewhat tasteless food. All right.
Mhm.
So I suppose we are good on food for today, then.
Yes.
Do not worry. Probably when we arrive at my home, we will have more tasty fungi for you.
I certainly hope so.
Well, I mean, I could turn this. What was it called again? The fucking fire lichen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Melaina, I don't suppose you like spicy food, because this fire lichen can be turned into something quite delicious.
Now that is quite curious.
Someone say spicy. Now I'm interested.
What if we mix the two together?
It will taste like hot sauce in a sponge.
Hot sauce in a sponge. Well, I suppose there's a first time for everything.
I imagine-
Yeah, so I rolled the Tabasco sauce into my sponge.
There's not really a roll, so that would depend on your character's tolerance to spiciness.
Please tell me prestidigitation in Pathfinder can change the taste of things.
It can actually, yeah.
Oh, good. Gonna way to get rid of that sponge taste then.
I don't think you can change the texture, just the taste.
Oh no,
Yeah.
absolutely not. It does not change the texture.
Yeah. Unfortunately, do I get prestidigitation as an Inquisitor? I don't think so.
I mean,
I don't think you do. It's not one of your cantrips.
No, I don't.
I got it if necessary.
Ah, well.
No. Eat the mushroom. Be a man.
Sir, I am wood having
You're-
fungus growing on them.
You're a mushroom colony. Cease. I think with that we are now ready.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. So you probably wrap up this little part of the cave that might be a bit too hot for you to sleep in, but you can sleep nearby,
Mm-hmm.
where the geyser is not going on and off every 30 or so minutes. You get onto your second day. Let me just keep track of that. Roll. Oh, you already rolled your survival for that second day, right?
Yeah, we did it for the second day.
It was a
Yep.
30. That was a 34, which
Yep.
means you're still on your way. You're following the humid caves as best as you can. There might be times where, unfortunately, you're forced to deviate a little bit, either because a path it becomes inaccessible for your size. But with Kiba's tracking, you're in good hands. Claws. Thingy.
Yes.
Digits.
Yes.
Centigrades.
God damn it.
Roll me. Who wants to roll another d8?
I'll
will.
go ahead. Oh, okay.
Alright.
We might as well alternate.
Yeah. Jeera, number 4.
Yeah, we got to spread out the blame in case something goes bad.
Number 4. Burger King foot lettuce. Okay, so Number 4. Oh,
Got some centrists in here.
I'm ready.
you stop. You start seeing as the tunnels are getting more and more narrow, guys. And eventually you start to have probably to line up into more.
Oh, yes.
Now, let me add you to the map.
Oh, yeah, I've been changing my spells since we're in a new area, and I've been changing to stuff I feel more appropriate, like Featherfall.
Yeah.
Gaze with Cliff.
Yes.
Okay, so Darius, Kiba, Dazielle. Oh, fuck, no, shit, no! Ah! Stop. Dazielle, Elvarin, and Jeera. And where's Melaina? There you go. Milady.
Milady.
Milady. Okay, who of you guys has dark vision?
Yo,
I do.
Yes.
I don't, but I do have my
everyone
eye on
except
Toad loading.
yeah, everyone except for Jeera, and Jeera has a light source.
Okay, so in that case, let me just add. What is your dark vision, guys? Is all of you 60 feet?
60 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe Elvarin does as well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Elvarin does too. She has dark vision 60.
Okay. Okay, Dazielle, you should be able to see now.
Yeah, I see. Elvarin is in the wall. She's one of with the wall. Same with Jeera.
The actual wall.
The actual wall.
Jeera
Darius?
did not become out of the mushrooms.
Yeah, man.
Join in the wall.
I know the wall is a good character, but please do not try and bootleg him.
How dare you try to bootleg the wall?
I was trying to go more for what's the William Turner's dad in Pirates of the Caribbean, like part of the ship,
Bootstrap
part
middle.
of the
Ah.
part of the ship,
Bootstrap
part of the
roll.
crew.
We
yeah,
watched that recently. That's why the name came.
part of the fungus, part of the wall.
Does that mean your brain is part of it now too?
Okay, and Jeera,
I'm not
Fair.
I'm gonna make your token emit light because that's easier.
Yep. That's actually how you do it.
Yep. What is your light source?
It's the ion torch. I think it does light 60 feet. and
It is
then-
20 feet.
20.
Iron Torch is 20 feet, and then 20 more feet of dim light.
Okay, I'm trying to look for it. Adventuring gear is probably there.
So it is. Sorry, it is 20 feet of bright light and 20 feet of low light, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Should be set.
Looks like it.
Okay. Can you see Jeera?
No.
Oh yeah, because I didn't give you vision, I think. Yep, I didn't. There we go.
Now I can see, yes.
There we go.
All right.
And just let me see if I did it right. I think yes. I think it's dimming. Yeah. So yeah, you are now
I-
passing through these narrow tunnels.
Okay. Is there a light source coming from over here? Because I can see down this way as well.
Yes, there is something glowing. There you see this
okay.
greenish light that reminds you to some of the fungi that Jeera robbed them himself.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Just making sure.
Yes.
All right. Well. Who would like to take the lead then?
I'd be glad to.
All right.
Okay.
I'll have Elvarin go ahead as well.
Do you want me at the back in case something cuts us off or something starts following us?
So
That's why the page is running like shit, because there's dynamic lighting.
Yeah, it's dynamic lighting. You can go ahead and go in front if you like. I can shoot into melee, so I have no problem.
Put me up here.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well,
I didn't envision something would start following us, but just in case. But yeah, I'll be up there.
so go ahead and put Elvarin down there, and we can get into our marching order here.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you're going down to this tunnel, you see as this little area is, yeah, you see this greenish light, and also on the floor of this part of the tunnels, you see some odd vegetation coming from it. Something that looks actually more like leaves and vines, which is weird for being this deep in the dark.
Okay. Elvarin will turn back to Lucero. Lucero, are you aware of any grassy vines that would grow under in these caves?
Grass normally does not grow here, but if you're to know something about the continent, is that magic sometimes gets weird in some tunnels, and some caves can connect a bit of the essence of the other planes.
Did you say planes?
Okay. Yeah, that's plains. And
You invoke one of my knowledges?
vines and grassy area.
Oh boy, this is starting to space Hulk.
God.
So yeah, if any of you want to roll planes check, you can roll planes.
That's a knowledge, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have that.
Well, it's time to flex.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Knowledge fist.
I think it's fair that Kiba gets a session where he's good at things.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay, 28, Kiba.
What's
Vines and grass. Like, you know that many planes can have those kind of things growing, but in the way that this not that has your attention, you can sort of see it. Seems a bit too wild and chaotic. The only plane that could have this kind of influence could possibly be the Fae.
It's the Fae. Fuck the Fae.
Grassy elf cringe.
And you know that more often than not, creatures of the Feywild like to play practical pranks on people sometimes.
I guess I will tell everyone about our potential ability to run into the annoying elf cringe.
I have don't worry, I have DR cringe.
Have you heard about the elf in the shelf?
My god. Elvarin will turn. I have no interest in dealing with Fae.
Turns into Elvarin.
The fairies, right? I'll just choke him out. Use him as fucking potted plants or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Listen here, leaf lover.
Elvarin.
Exactly. When you said she
Elvarin.
turns to her, I heard she turns into Elvarin. But yeah.
Alright.
I mean, honestly, every time, like, when I write up her name, I think
Elves.
You'll be glad to know that I don't believe in Fae rights.
Jesus Christ.
Just in
That
case
sounds a bit.
anything.
That sounds a bit of a prejudice, don't you think?
That's pretty
Who's,
base.
who's saying that?
Lucero.
Because if Elvarin says it, I'd be like, look who's talking.
Just going to
Kettle meat pot smoker. Hold up.
Oh,
making our
Hold
way around.
Hold up.
around.
What
How about
happened?
stop?
Yep.
I see something.
You see something.
So,
I need you stealth.
sure, you can stealth.
Because it does not look friendly.
I will
23.
stealth with Elvarin as well.
I am pointing south. I hold up my hand and I point to the south.
I'm going to roll stealth as well, in that case.
I'll roll a stealth.
Mm-hmm.
See how it goes.
It's a 20.
30-20.
It's not a 20. It's a low.
Wow!
Clank.
Oh,
Clank.
Clank.
So as
She
as
had-
Darius, as your like kind of like spy just like come on. You see Elvarin just clank, and she just kind of like knocks accidentally this. Which one is the one that is on the ground? The stalagmite or the stalactite?
That's
Stalagmite.
stalagmite.
Yeah.
Stalagmite.
And
Picks one.
when you see, you hope that this thing doesn't react to the fuck ton of noise that you hear about like echoing through the tunnel. And you see standing there like about 4 feet, not too tall, this a skeleton.
Owner.
It's seems to be like was maybe a dwarven at some point.
Mm-hmm.
It's standing, almost all of their equipment on, but you notice that it's just tied up by vines and leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Well,
It isn't
let's
moving.
carry on. Let's carry on. I have no interest in dealing with such a horrid sight.
oh yeah, I see
Wow.
it now.
Wait 1 moment, stop there, guys. Oh well, Elvarin, Melaina, and Jeera can catch up, but
hang out right here.
as you're making past through this skeleton, you hear loud rocks like crashing and hitting, and you hear, well, I think fucking trolls are awful, fucking big noses. And you hear another guy like, well, I think your mom's a whore. And you hear like rocks smashing again. And Elvarin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Elvarin, you can see. Let me add the tokens.
I can catch up to them though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's fine.
Elvarin can see. Oh, big guy. Big guy. Big guy. Big guy. Huge guy. Damn. That's a big guy.
Yes, that is a giant guy. And let me just add the other token.
Is that going with itself, I'm guessing? Maybe if it's
I'm gonna have to take your word for this because I cannot see this guy.
I
Yeah,
can't see it either, but
It's
If it's
it's around the corner.
I have a feeling I know what it is.
Oh. His face is hidden. His face is hidden, but I can see he is also a big guy.
Okay.
Oh
So
my
yeah, you
God.
hear like this loud noise of rocks crashing and slamming, and you can pass around if you want to, but Elvarin, this is what you're seeing.
I would certainly like to, as Elvarin will motion for everyone to sort of make your way quickly.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't want none of that.
Yeah, no thanks.
Oh,
Oh.
No thanks.
yeah, no, thank you.
No thanks.
Yep.
Oh,
So-
it's a motherfucker.
Yep.
It's a dead end.
Oh, they look big.
Is it just me, or is this one flexing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
brother.
so you see us like this green giant humanoid. It's like, yeah, it's massive. It's like this guy has like biceps on his biceps, and 4 pectorals,
Oh,
literally.
4 tits.
4 tits.
Nice.
Damn.
7 vaginas.
He's like holding. You know when you're like wrestling and you're like both people are like holding themselves by the arms.
Mhm.
Like you see the like them doing that, and like with his upper arms, like, my mom. We have the same mother, you idiot! And he like takes that out another rock and bashes in this guy's head.
Why does this remind me of the guy from the regular show?
Yeah,
Yes.
gwa.
Yeah, it's Muscle Man.
Yeah, Muscle Man.
Yeah,
My mom.
it was not intentional, but I suppose.
So
Yeah.
what we do is we booby trap some barrels of beer and offer it to one of them.
I mean, in fairness, they're intelligent. Roundabouts. We could maybe just talk to them.
Yeah, I might. I was thinking I might step forward and be like, "Gentlemen, what's the
What's
Say
the
what's
hap-
crap-
Crack-a-lackin'.
What's crack-a-lackin'?
what's the big argument?" Is anyone opposed to me just giving that a shot?
What's the deal with cave food?
What's the deal with cave moss?
First things first. Is there any role to make that might help us identify precisely what these dudes are
Yeah.
or what they might be?
That'd probably be
I-
Knowledge
it's-
Underdark?
if it's Fey, it'd be knowledge nature.
It would be knowledge nature, yes.
Let me sneak up. I'll trade places with Actually, yeah, I could probably sneak up and get a better view of both of them.
Roll me a spell check for that.
All right, I'm gonna roll big stealth. Big stealth. Here we go. Ready? This is gonna be big stealth.
Big stealth. That's a big
Big
stealth.
stealth.
How
Big
close
stealth.
are you getting?
I'm just gonna take a 5-foot step forward.
Okay.
Just so I can. There we go. Now I can see both of them.
So, yep. Whoever wants to and is able to see them, you can roll nature or dungeoneering check. I allow both of them.
I can do both.
I have fuck all. Let's go.
Same.
Yeah, sure. I'm in that boat.
Yep.
Oh.
Same. This is outside of both Elvarin's and Melaina's wheelhouse.
I
Alright,
don't
here we
think
go.
they got a
But
local.
it is
So.
in Bimbil's wheelhouse.
I'm gonna roll. Holy shit!
I hope
Jeera.
that tells you everything you need to know.
Why 122? What?
My fingers actually held for the 2.
Big roll.
So it's 23.
I did a full fucking dissertation on these guys.
Exactly these guys. Like these guys
Somewhere-
in particular.
Somewhere in England, Solar is just telling us to fuck off. Jeera, you will have to get close enough to see these guys, by the way.
But just so like when I actually do get to see them.
Gotcha.
At that
You
point.
can literally just pop over here and you'll see him.
Yeah.
I see them. Oh my goodness.
So,
well, what are we going? Oh my goodness!
Kiba, you notice that these 2 guys are, they're like, one of them is like 18 feet and the other is like 17 or so feet tall. They're big. They are strong, and you notice that, this guy has actually like 4 arms, and you see like the shadow of a 5th one growing like inside, like on his back. But this arm is like very, it's like a baby arm, kind of thing.
A little stubby.
This one, judging by its traits and its color and size and the fact that it's sort of humanoid-like and semi-intelligent from what you have seen in talking, this seems to be a troll. And the other one, he's a little bit smaller. You can see some patches of greenish skin on like parts on like his belly, on like his arms. He's more human-like. He's also more disproportioned. Like you can see, like his legs are like 1/3 of his body. Everything else is just body.
He's like a
very short
titan.
legs.
He's like a titan from Attack on Titan, where it's like disproportional body stuff.
Yeah, like short legs. Both of them are somewhat dressed, like loincloths, and you see some bones and some knickknacks on their belts, some necklaces.
Mm-hmm.
This one seems to be some sort of giant, or at least from what you have heard them say, half troll, half giant.
Uh-huh.
And as you're seeing them fight, you see that this one just grab like a bunch of like a dirt, eat it, and then spit it at the troll guy. And they just continue like wrestling in place. It looks like a sibling fight. It's that level of ridiculous, if not by the fact that they are huge and probably will crush you with one hand.
As you would.
I don't think there's any snooping past them, so I might try a little conversation if no one else wants to risk it.
Would you be good with trying the conversation while we snoop past them?
Do
Sort of like
you
a-
have a
just-
way of making that happen?
Melaina can snoop past. Elvarin, on the other hand,
Is big clank. That's
Big
why
clank.
I'm saying.
yeah. She might be able to join you with the distraction, maybe.
And if we conversate hard enough, maybe they'll just let us pass.
Offer to arm wrestle them.
I mean, we gotta pay the troll toll.
Yeah. It's the troll toll.
Want to get into that? I'm not gonna finish.
Boys hole, what?
You want to get that boy's soul?
Oh no! Oh god.
Okay. Well, the thing is, say I moved like due south and like was talking here. I don't think I don't see how you guys would be able to get around their line of vision. Is what
I mean,
I'm getting
we can-
at here.
I can just slide along the wall. Like, as
Yeah,
long as you
but
keep them distracted.
Have you ever heard of peripheral vision?
I mean, are they gonna pay much attention to stealthy boys?
I mean, it's like it's peripheral vision in like the pitch black. I mean,
Yeah.
The thing we got to worry about though is Jeera and Elvarin, because Jeera just emits light and Elvarin makes a lot of noise.
I mean, my body may have the mushroom on me that glows, but that's underneath all my clothes, so it's not
We're
like
talking
it's
about the torch.
bright.
Yeah.
And I can easily pocket
Yeah,
that.
because otherwise you can't see.
I could pocket that and just like follow the walls.
Actually, he should be able to see from the glowing mushrooms.
Yeah.
He should be able
Oh,
to.
okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
do you want me
providing
to
like a
try my best to conceal the fact that you are all with me right now?
Sure. Yeah. Elvarin could come with you.
I'm asking if that's the plan of action.
I mean, my main worry is if we do get caught, they're big boys. They might just see that as a slight. Like, oh, you guys are trying to sneak past us? Oh, you cheeky fuckers. And then Jeera gets punted into a wall and gets turned into a fucking railroad spike.
That's why I'm trying to be like, if I need to like cover for the fact that, hey, if we can just get past, if we as a group can just get past here, happy to let you guys sort out whatever it is you need to sort out. But
Yeah.
we're kind of on a.
What do you say we all just start moving past them while they're talking, and if something happens, something happens?
Like, we just casually walk by them.
Yeah, just walk by them, don't make any, like, conversation unless prompted, and, just see what happens there, you know?
In all fairness, they seem to be very focused on fighting each other.
Yeah, what their roughhousing is, you know? So if we're quick, we might be able to do it.
That doesn't seem like a bad idea.
All
That
right.
way we're all together.
Exactly.
You're on the
Well,
together.
I'll go ahead and try rolling the stealth. Then. If this doesn't work, I'll just start making a little conversation.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, they might be so
A12.
distracted.
It looks like I'm gonna be trying to have a chat.
We'll see.
We'll
That's
see.
for Elvarin. She's got a 7.
Uh-huh.
And
Better than a 0.
yeah, better than a 0. And
Where's my stealth?
plus 8.
4.
And 15 for Melaina. Just to
Okay.
stealth.
We're all rolling stealth, or just
Yes, everyone
two
roll
at a
stealth.
time?
Everyone rolling stealth. So we're trying to move as a pretty coherent group here. All right. And Lucero, Jeera, and Kiba.
Okay, let me roll for Lucero.
Okay, I'll do another one here. There you go.
Nice.
Bring up the party average.
I just walk by, they don't fucking see anything. Bye.
Lucero's stealth is a... Fuck me, where is it?
And before I move along, I'm gonna take a look at my spell book and change out one of my spells due to my what's it called? What's that ability called?
So, let me see. So it's 6, 17. So that's...
Quick spell.
So, failure, success, failure. 2 successes for Kiba. Success and failure. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 failures and 3 successes. So I'll say you managed to get. You're going like alongside the wall, I suppose.
Oh boy.
And that is the plan, yeah.
Okay, so let me just move you a little bit. So you all made it around here, like Kiba leading. Kiba, you are stealthy, you're sneaky, and then you hear another of This time it's a combined effort of people just not being the sneakiest people around, knocking some rocks and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, as you're passing by, you see this guy just like grab the troll by like the underarms and hold him, and then just put his feet, because he cannot use his knee. He has to like raise up all of his leg to kick him on the nards.
Oh.
As it's like, I'm going to tell Mom about that. And as he's like covering his groin, he turns to his side, and it says, "You guys knocking some rocks."
Oh.
And he starts.
Ooh.
And then
Oh my God.
his brother just look at you and starts screaming as well, like, "Ah!"
Like
Melaina.
in a panic at us.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa! Gentlemen, it's all right. We're just passing through here.
You see the more human-looking one. He was about to chug a stone at you.
My hands are up to just kind of be like, not doing anything. Just
You guys seem to be in the middle or something. We're just passing through. Just let us go. It's fine.
We did not want to interrupt you.
Oi, more. What are these things? As he's like covering his legs a little bit, so he's like approaching you. This one looks like a mud folk, and this one looks like a yellow mud folk.
Well, we're actually from topside.
yeah, the Sunlands.
Don't be stupid, scaly mudfolk. The sun does not exist.
Oh God.
Right. Where are my manners? So, looks like you gentlemen have a bit of a debate going on. May I ask what? May this dark mud folk seem to wonder what the big fuss is about?
Well, this jackass was saying that dirt tastes better than rocks. Because dirt tastes better than rocks. Rocks get stuck on my teeth. Like, well, you, tiny, scaly red mudfolk.
Yes.
What tastes better, dirt or rocks?
Oh boy, it's time for the diplomacy to come into effect again, isn't it?
Yes.
A gem is technically a rock.
Wait,
So I think you
wait.
probably have.
Wait, Wuten. Is it time? Do I have to become an enlightened centrist?
Let's find out.
Gentlemen, please. I'm perfectly capable of discerning the objective fact that both dirt and rocks are delicious. However, it is entirely dependent on your own personal taste. And it is time to roll. Roll to avoid getting fucking bodied.
Getting railroad spiked.
That was great. Railroad spike? Hey. DC 25 to improve the nature of a non-combative
hostile
creature. It is
They look at
DC
each
20.
other. You say a lot of words, but you're saying that dirt and rocks are good in equal manner?
Yes?
The troll's gonna take a little bit of dirt and just put it on his mouth, and you hear. And the giant's gonna take a rock and just crunch it. He's gonna take another bit of dirt. He's gonna put it on both like Dazielle and Melaina's face. What do you think of dirt?
He just looks over.
Well, you know what? I'm rather bold myself. She will look him directly in the face. I prefer to have both dirt and rock at the same time.
Yeah, like
And
milking your cereal.
I'm gonna roll a diplomacy check of my own. 30! Yes, baby! At the same time.
It's like topping.
And you see, like his upper arms, kind of like doing like the fingertips touching on pondering matter. He's gonna take a rock. He's gonna take dirt. He's gonna take something from a pouch, and just splatter it. I guess dirt and rock are good together. But I will say that I prefer dirt over rock.
Or you could get a compromise and find a dirt rock.
Yes, we can agree on that. Yes, but I'm still. Okay, good.
Have you tried eating mushrooms with your dirts and rocks?
Listen to this cringe. Eating mushrooms.
Yeah. You see them like get close to these mushrooms. Any of you who's curious about these, make a nature check.
I'm
You're hilarious.
curious.
Yeah, alright, why not? I'm sure they're horrifically poisonous. Let's find out.
Kinda. As they're turning to go to the mushrooms, I'm going to motion with all four of my arms to move the fuck go. Move the fuck. Point. Go.
So as they're like sharing dirt and rocks, and you see them like just take this big chunk of fungus like from the ground, you're like digging a little bit. You see them as you're passing by. You see them eat it. And Kiba, you recognize these fungus are not necessarily edible.
They're trolls.
It's
They're
probably
trolls.
it's probably more edible than dirt and rock directly.
Yeah. Yeah, and plus they're trolls. They'll eat anything.
You see them eat this for a few seconds and chomp it, and then you hear just too loud as both of them collapse.
Oh.
And you're afraid for a moment, and then you hear this.
Hold on.
It's time to go.
It's time to go now. Time to go.
I kind of want to grab some of this mushrooms, and if we can knock out a one ogre.
Jeera,
There's more over this way.
Jeera. Not that time.
I mean, I could make you run over there real quick with a spell, but
And with that, as you're going, continuing through the tunnels, let's take a small pee break because I need to go to the bathroom.
All right. Let's see here. Let's transition that over here.
I am glad I didn't have to pull out this guy's stat sheets.
Yay! I'm glad
As
too.
am I.
Oh, sweet Christ.
2 huge boys in a closed space. No, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We did the big brain.
Mm-hmm. You did the radical. Honestly, mine was the more radically centrist of the bunch.
you blew their minds is what you did. You opened the world to a new possibility.
Exactly.
Yeah, if they didn't go to sleep and they turned to me, I was gonna be like, I'm a pescatarian.
What is a fish?
My brain was like, should I say, have you ever tried sand? But I was like, they're probably going to
No, it's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere. Come on.
Exactly. Introduce them to a different type of food, but they might deny its existence too.
Mm-hmm.
The sun isn't real. You fucking retard. Come on.
Jesus
As someone
Christ.
who has to deal with flat earthers, you can't talk any sense to them. I'm gonna be right back.
Right.
Somehow flat earthers seem like extra strange for Australia, considering like
That's what I mean. They deny my existence. I'm like, my existence is relevant. I'm real, but you're an actor. I'm acting, but I'm not an actor in this regard.
See, here's the thing, right? Australia is real on the flat Earth. However, it's close to the edge.
Exactly.
Yeah, so therefore we would know whether or not the Earth is flat or not, and because we've seen.
No, because every time you go. No, because every time you get too close to the edge, you fall off, and that's why Australia is fake.
Also, everything's upside down over there.
Exactly, and you have toilet rooms.
But see, here's the thing: if everything is upside down, that would mean we're on the other side of the round world. Yes.
Whoa! Don't use your logic on me. I'm not trying to debate this.
They're just on the other side of the disc.
Then
like
we're not
B.
upside down.
It's like side B. Yeah.
We're just,
wait!
we're
Did you
right
just
way
say?
up.
Did you just say side B?
Yes.
Also, these guys were called more ambitious.
They're called what?
These guys were called more ambitious.
Oh my fucking god.
I have to honor the most successful movie of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! I just got it!
I don't. Can someone explain?
How do you explain the majesty that is Morbius?
Yeah, it's the Matrix.
It made $60 more billion. Yes.
Morbius sweep.
Okay, all I know is it made a lot of money. I don't know anything beyond that.
No, it didn't.
Oh, I thought it did.
I hope you enjoyed this, guys.
That was good. I like
good.
it when we get to solve encounters when we don't have to just fight.
Yeah.
That's fun.
We get to use our brains.
I'm back.
I know, right?
Good shit.
Imagine like watching a film or like playing a game where you don't just have to fight all the time.
Yeah.
Have you ever played a game called Undertale?
That's cringe.
The game that Tina runs for us, like, he's put us into situations where we battle and we just talk our way out of everything. You're cultists, we're going to kill you. But have you considered not killing us and listening to what we say? Yes? Sweet.
I should have tried to use diplomacy on the snake.
I don't think the snake... I think the snake was like, I'm hungry and you're annoying me. I don't think it would have left.
No. I'm hungry and you're food.
Yeah, you would have been in.
I'm not
Yeah,
food,
well-
I'm Kiba.
You were both for a moment.
Kiba turned into a kebab.
How dare you?
Hee hee hee. Alright, so everyone is here?
I think we're still waiting on Goody.
Gotcha.
Sarah, what the fuck over here?
But I want to watch them do the sleeping.
Not the time.
Listen,
I
I
watch
feel,
everyone while they sleep.
I had a feeling they were going to get us involved in whatever their argument was about, but I was not expecting dirt and rocks.
I had a feeling like they were bitching about something, and then we're gonna end up doing a side quest.
I had a
Or-
feeling to be like,
or-
what is better? But I did not expect what the question was.
I was also expecting
Depending how we
a
answered.
body strength competition.
I mean, it could have gone a lot of ways. You could have also gone, if you hadn't been so good at bullshitting your way out of it, you could have ended up fighting one of them and not the other.
Mm-hmm.
And if you killed that one, the other would have gotten pissed at you, things like that.
Well, it's a good thing we specced out for Kingmaker, because we actually have to talk to people.
Yes.
Good thing I put points in charisma.
Mm-hmm. Good thing I really gimped myself for combat
Hello.
in comparison.
I am really disturbed at the fact that this guy actually has 4 tits.
I
mean,
mean,
Depends on how you word that. Like, he has 4 pecs.
I see
but
4
does he have 4
nipples.
nipples?
yeah, I see 4
Yeah.
nipples. Those, yeah, those are 4 nipples. Yeah.
It's like, nah.
Okay, yeah, I see the extra ones now.
Yeah. Have to look very, very closely, but yeah, they're there. Yeah.
You have to look very
And-
closely at the thing you don't want to look at.
And just in case you can't see it, I'll just ping each one just to make sure that you're really make sure that you're able to see exactly where they are. And then 2 on this guy.
Also, this guy doesn't have a chin.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. All right,
There we go.
there you go. Perfect.
Just do the One Punch Man thing where you draw nipples, like 2 more nipples on the other guy.
Yeah. Jeez.
I'm looking for a kid with a split chin.
All right.
There we go. Now they both have 4 nipples.
Hey.
There you go. They're matching.
My cat was staring through the door at me. Now
Aw.
she's entered.
Aw.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, look at that raccoon.
My little raccoon.
The little raccoon.
She's got like ringtail, so it fits her little raccoon. She scampers everywhere, and she will
Aw.
not tell me what she wants. What do
Aw.
you want? You're being fed. Hmm?
Well, if she's
Mother.
a little raccoon, she could just go in the dumpster. Just eat out of the dumpster.
Actually, I changed the bin. There's nothing in there.
Oh, well, that's on you.
What you
Yeah.
doing? What you doing?
No wonder she's cranky.
Hi. I'm gonna shut the door.
A lot of the things I'm taking inspiration on. I I have been yearning for years for making like a Out of the Abyss module,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just thinking like all of this stuff. I have like 4 books for that adventure.
Brilliant.
I have to do the job of converting things from 5e to Pathfinder though.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my
Go
god.
convert to the nearest neighbor.
Oh my god, I just saw the picture.
Hmm?
Starry, your fucking cat. That reminds me.
Yeah.
Do you remember years ago when I was living at my parents' house when my cat would like just
Open the door.
barrel himself up the stairs, slam himself into the door, and just open the door?
Yeah, I've heard it on your blooper takes.
Yeah,
Like,
Kiefer.
it had the door almost shut, and I just heard, and I looked over it, and that's what I saw.
Yeah.
Just her with
Oh
her
my
shadow
God.
eye looking at me.
Brilliant.
Mother, it is feeding time.
My bowl is empty. You need to fix it.
Fix it, mother.
And she'll come in because she doesn't meow much, which is why I'm telling her to use your words. Everyone's like laughing at me, like, you know, she's a cat. I'm like, yes, but she will claw at my chair, and I've got a new chair, and I don't want her to shred this one like the last one, so I'd rather her
Yeah.
be vocal.
Yeah. I get that.
But she's been guilting me. She's been like, "Meow." Very sad noises.
Aw, baby.
Open the door.
Oh. By the way, I assume you left the cats back at Shimmermere, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
absolutely. Mhm.
Hello. Can I assist you? What do you want?
Luckily, does
Do you want to
does Jimbo have a good nature score? I want to see here real quick. I think he does.
Luckily, you will. They will keep Alfie from eating them.
Yeah.
We left the nanny with them to take care of all of them, all the children.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
He just reminds me like that, like
Oh, yeah.
Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah.
Like the Scooby-Doo movie, like, no, bad grandma, don't eat the cat.
Yeah, Jimbo's got like a +10 on his nature check, so yeah, he's taking good care of them. They're well taken care of.
The only thing you need to do for a dog to calm down is just gently punch him in the muscle.
What the fuck? No. Jesus. Jesus.
That's not what I meant when I said mash the pussy.
No! No!
I love that movie.
Yeah. That's a good movie.
I
It's
don't
be-
know what
it's-
movies are.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up. I said
What?
lunch around her. I was like,
Yeah.
you
Oh no.
I know. She got.
She
very
knows the
vocal.
word.
I had to give her food because otherwise she was going to be very annoyed at me. It's normally I spill it out so she doesn't act like that. But I said the word.
Yeah, that's on you.
That was on me. That was. I don't know if you heard me go, oh shit, that was me going,
Yep.
realizing
Yeah.
my mistake.
Yep. All right.
We all back?
We're still
No,
waiting.
we are not.
Hey,
I
just
got another.
just-
Wait.
I got another 40 minutes in me.
Alright. Cool.
It's all good. So,
Yeah.
as you slowly or quickly make your way out, as these 2 boys are now sleeping on mushrooms,
Uh-huh.
you decide this time to do a graceful
Graceful
escape,
exit. Graceful exit.
graceful exit, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and manage to continue on for your second day. No, second day.
No, this is the third day.
This is the third day, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And wrapping up, you can do your 4th day.
All right.
Is it the third day?
This is
thought-
the 4th day.
Yeah, this 4th day, I believe.
But then we
Well,
just
yeah.
completed the second day.
No, you completed the first day without issue. The second day was when you found the mushrooms. This is the 3rd day.
Okay.
Yeah. So rolling for the 4th day here.
Alright, there we go.
There we are.
Uh,
So that's a
I'm
plus
trying.
2.
Oh my!
Assistance?
I'm like desperately trying to not hit backspace, but it's kind of dark in here. And I've forgotten what the thing was.
Mm.
There it is. All right. Now I know what I'm doing.
Hey! Nice.
Yee.
So 27 minimum.
Okay. So
Everyone roll your assistance.
Yes.
We are rolling assistance. All right.
Yee.
A sea star.
For survival?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey! Paul, thank you for the $2 super chat. You just watched the blooper reels this morning. I'm glad. I hope you enjoyed them. That's the premium shit. Let me tell you. All right. So that's another
Okay,
plus
so
2.
I rolled terrible.
no, that's another plus 2.
Yeah, that's a plus 2. And
So
Jeera.
2, 4, 6,
Here, I'll do Elvarin as well.
31.
Oh, nice.
Hey! 35! Hell yeah.
I have to pay off some point.
Yep. Good shit.
Another day, another dollar. And you are traveling for the 3rd day. Roll me another d8, someone.
Do you want me
Fine.
to roll?
This is 4th day, Ebony.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will now take the blame for what happens next.
All right, roll that d8. 2.
Okay, 2. Let's see. 2.
Do you know why it's a 2?
Hmm.
Because it's
Tuesday.
Oh my fucking god. Plus 2s.
ooh.
Oh.
So
It comes back to the first campaign. Jesus.
So actually, while you're passing through this part of the tunnel, you start seeing this this gorge on the path,
Hmm.
and I will need you to please, those who are able, you're gonna need to make some climb checks in order to go down it successfully, which is gonna be a bit difficult as this thing is very very deep. As you see it going down for a good while. For
Quick question.
yes,
Would me and Lucero just be able to carry them down? We can, since we can fly.
you could do that if you wanted to. Yes.
Yeah, I think that might be a safer option, just in case.
Okay, so you're gonna take more time, but with the safer option of carrying people to safety down, right?
Worst case scenario, I still got my feather fall spell.
Which might have been a good idea, Melaina, as this, upon like going up and down several times, this thing is like 700 or so feet deep.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have been a pleasant fall.
No, it would not have. That would have been that'd been some hot death. And I'm not about to have that in my Kingmaker campaign.
Again.
It's fine. You can do it once.
It doesn't count. I respawned.
So we're gonna just take the feather fall.
Duration until landing or 1 round per level. You fall 60 feet per round, Jeera.
I can just cast it twice for hitting towards bottom. If it runs
All right.
out.
Okay.
So it's like a wee, ah, wee.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you'd get about halfway, and then the spell would wear off, and he's just like, wee, ah, wee.
Oh no.
Well, if it's until spell level, I can easily buff it so it can last 13 rounds, which is 60 feet by 13. 60
I
by
think
13.
that's a 5e thing only. You can't buff spells unless you have the heightened spell meta magic.
I can't buff spells, but I can buff spells through my arcane reservoir as an arcanist.
I think that only bumps up the DC. What's the ability that you're using?
Just the arcane reservoir thing base. And I have the potent magic, which lets me buff it up by 1.
That's not going to do anything for the duration. Yeah.
Let's see. Featherfall is the abjuration. Transmutation, yeah. Divination, creation, necromancy, illusions, cold, abjuration. No, I can't do anything for that. Well, I could still make it last however long.
I mean, yeah, you can basically it's 1 round per level, so it'd be 7 rounds. So like I was saying, you would fall about halfway. The Featherfall would wear off, and then you can cast it again before
before hitting the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll take you probably a little bit more of your day, but yeah, you can do that safely.
Hey guys, if I jumped off a cliff, would you jump off a cliff with me?
No. I like to think that while like Jeera's just floating down, and he while floating down, I'm just carrying someone down with me, and we're going down at the same speed, and he just turns and asks this, and I turn just deadpan. No. What kind of fool do you take me for?
One that doesn't fly sometimes.
It's just scoffs, continues fluttering down.
Wait. My arcane reservoir can increase the caster level by 1.
But that's not going to do anything because it's only up to your character level. It can't be expanded beyond that.
It doesn't stay otherwise.
It's because your arcane arcanist is still only level 6. It would only bump it up to level 7th level
but
arcanist.
My cast level 4 arcanist is already 7 before that.
Then it can't go higher because that's a specific Pathfinder rule.
Really? Then why are there so many things that buff up caster level?
There are. So it's for people that are doing things like multi-classing. There are some things that specifically increase your caster level that state that it can go beyond your character level, but those are very few and far between.
We can take a look at that rule after.
We can do that.
For this purpose, it's 2 castings is more than enough, though.
Mm.
So yeah, just at the beginning and then at the end.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, if you wanted to live on the edge, you could just jump off the cliff and cast it before you hit the ground.
Yeah, you could do that.
That could also be a thing. But yeah, you are carried to safety by the 2 bug people, and that's your 4th day.
All right.
Roll me your survival for the 5th day, and who wants to roll the d8?
You know what? My turn.
Alright.
Okay.
Yes.
17.
That's a lucky 7.
7.
As long as you don't summon a dragon.
Yeah. So that's Kiba. That's a 19 total so far. 1, 2, 3.
7th has already happened.
Reroll. Okay.
Yes.
Trey.
Lucky number 3.
All right.
I think so.
Dazi, real quick, roll your survival. So we get a finalized number.
Oh, survival. I thought we were doing climbs.
No, me and Lucero carried people down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never
that's
mind
what we
that
were
21 then. 11.
Also, the fun people jumped off the cliff with me.
I mean, technically my climb is a 4, so whether you want me to be carried or climb.
No, everybody's carried.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're carried.
Then
I am.
I'll be carried.
Melaina specifically is not taking another risk like what happened with the snake.
That is very fair.
Yeah. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Kiba, yours is a 23.
Yeah.
Yeah. 23 survival.
So, as you guys are now passing by a more open, let's say, cave, you hear the sound of rushing water in like a lot of it.
Red
And
glowing
now
eyes. Water.
And now you find yourselves
I would like to find myself, yes.
nearby what looks to be a lake underground.
Ah. And Ebony, if you just copy over the tokens from the previous previous map, you can. It'll actually carry over the light settings.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, it's pretty neato squeedo.
You know how I always seem to have at least one person like unable to control their token is because I'm copying all the time.
So, however, as you're reaching this the edge of this lake, you see there's like a basin and what looks to be an altar on it. Let me paste you.
All right.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh boy.
I think we might need to cross.
To cross? What is this? And Melaina will flutter her wings up, I'll say 10 feet, and look across as far as she can see as she approaches. What is this?
You see these pillars, they all have like these different engravings on them.
This
as
is-
I want to take a look at the engravings.
sorry, what is you're taking a look at that, Jeera? Darius, sorry, what you said?
Just looking at the center here, he's just like, I don't like the look of that.
Yep, as you're taking a look, it looks like there's it's not as fresh as it looks on the map. It's actually more dried up, but it looks like there was blood on this basin at some point.
Fucking
Quick
Underdark.
question. Does this like, does it go up here like a ramp, or can I see from here? And is it just?
Yeah, you can see it.
Surrounding?
It's pretty much empty.
Can I see the art? Can I do like an Arcana check to do what sort of ritual this is?
Make a
Arcana,
religion check.
religion. Okay.
Didn't you say religion?
Oh no.
Religion.
Cool.
You know, I'm somewhat of a religious man myself.
I spread my knowledge around instead of just focusing on one type of thing.
I'm somewhat of a scientist myself.
All right, I'm gonna join him and praise Jesus.
Okay. And Darius, you were taking a look
Jesus.
at the altar.
Wow! Oh my god! Max roll both times.
Kiba is back from several deaths.
Several, indeed. Jesus
So-
Christ.
Both Kiba and Kiba. Kiba the sequel. You notice that these pillars are engravings that relate. They're sort of simple images for such complex constructions. Complex for something like the Underdark, at least from what you know. They seem to be pictograms of some sort of tribute to several types of entities. Looking at these different pillars. Let me show you what they show. What the creatures that they portray. Where's my... I'm just gonna put them on the map. Doesn't mean they are appearing.
Demogorgon? I know that one. I have a statue of that. I have a statue of a Demogorgon on my desk. Look at that.
Fucking weird underwater cave shit.
Mm.
Let me show you the pictures, and then I'll be right back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, Demogorgon.
Oh, there we go.
Some sort of minotaur thing. Okay.
Probably Baphomet,
Yeah.
Hmm.
in fact, I guess.
Yeah. We're going
That
with the
is
whole
Baphomet.
demon-esque. Yeah, if we're going with the demon aesthetic. Yeah.
So these are around on pillars around the altar. That's
Yeah.
correct?
Those
Okay.
are-
I can't really see that one.
They're
Um,
etchings.
If I had to guess, that's the
That's
No,
Orcus.
that's the
I can
Knoll
already
demon.
tell.
the ones that the Knolls worship. If I'm guessing as well,
Yeah.
That one's
and that
fine.
looks like Orcus.
That's definitely Orcus, yeah.
Yep. That's the boy.
Satan! Satan!
It's Granddaddy Nurgle. Just kidding.
Fucking might as well be. What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
might as well.
I don't know where it starts and where it ends.
What the?
So, in order, Kiba. This is the Prince of Demons, Demogorgon. Then you have the Demon of Wrath, Baphomet. The God of the Knolls and a lord of violence. It's Yinogu. The God of Undeath, Orcus. The God of Oozes, Jublex. And the Prince of Lies, Fraser Blue.
The god of oozes?
It's a very specific godhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very worth it though.
Does that mean he's the god of cum?
Yes.
Yes.
And Jeera and Kiba, please go back to where you were before.
Yeah, I just had to. I needed to get some eyes on the pictures because the dynamic
Yeah.
lighting's like, nah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what happens next. Let me just go get my card in.
Okay.
How dare.
One second.
Oh. How is everyone?
All right.
Gucci.
Nice. I sure hope this doesn't mean we have to fight anything weird.
Had to fight all the demon gods at once. At level 7. Easy clap, boys.
Speed leveling to level 20, here we go.
No, dude, this is get us to fucking like 48.
So Wooten, from the looks of it, there's nothing that caps the caster level.
I think he might have gone to the.
Rollers.
I think he might have gone to the bathroom as well.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
He's back.
I am back. I was getting my phone charger. Because it's at like 3%. I wasn't looking at it.
I love it when I go to bed and I forget to charge my phone. Wake up, it's 10%. Like, nice.
Yeah.
I had to get up early this morning to go to Kmart to get a new phone cable because mine is busted and I was at 16% on the way back yesterday and my battery was out. I'm like, ah!
Oh, God. Well, unfortunately for me, all of my alarms are on that phone. So
Yes.
I would
Same.
not wake up for work if that was the case.
I had family over, so I was just like, I tried to hit. I was like, can we duck into Kmart real quick? No, okay, we're just going. Okay, which meant waking up this morning.
Yeah. Luckily, because
So yeah,
I have
Wooten.
control of... Huh?
I've been looking at all the caster check and caster level rulings, and nothing caps it. Because with that, the way you said it, it would make like a first level arcane reservoir for the Arcanist literally useless.
Let's see here.
Titties.
Booty.
Yeah. Both.
So, do you all get to see these pictures?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna add them to the journal later.
Okay.
It's just the 6 of them, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, pretty much the pillars depict a different way of these 6 demon lords eating humanoids. And as you're taking an inspection to those, I need Melaina and Jeera. Melaina
Mm-hmm.
does a
No. No, it does not.
It's a regular miss. And Jeera does a 20 hit you flat-footed easy?
Yes.
Okay, so Jeera, Melaina, you guys, as you're evaluating these pillars and you guys are hearing the story of them, you see as 2 of them start shifting and quivering, as a giant mouth with fangs just pops out of them, and this massive appendage just tries to hit both of you. You duck out of the way just in time, Melaina. However, Jeera, you are caught off guard. And you're going to take... it is okay. Eight points of bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
And you are grappled.
I'm grappled. Oh no.
Yep. You're automatically grappled by the stickiness of this appendage.
Oh boy.
And as you guys are seeing this, you hear a voice saying, "You sacrifices for our kings." As you see this pillar, voices coming from this same pillars chanting this on this very creepy harmony.
Oh.
And you see as the pillars turn into...
Man,
Wow. So good.
I'm going to use the more traditional pictures, just so you know what they are.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
That's sweaty.
And you see the basin start moving as well, as the more guttural of and loud of all the voices starts moving and shifting.
Good fucking
As you see a
God.
single eye open from it,
Oh no.
and 4 long tendrils form.
Oh no.
That's really sweaty.
Good God.
So, do I need my hand, or I need to not be grappled if I want to do somatic stuff, right?
So you can cast spells while grappled, but you have to make let's see. Grappled. You have to make a concentration check DC, which is the DC is 10 plus the grappler's CMB plus the spell level.
And then you have to cast defensively, don't you?
Yeah, and you cast defensively. So you have to cast defensively first, which is 15 plus double the spell level. So that would be for later on.
So-
However, I think we're getting into combat here, right?
Yes. Roll initiative, guys, and we will get into combat next session.
All right. So we will go ahead.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I'll have to take it.
It has been taken.
I'll take it.
Win.
No one expects mimics.
Mimic.
Definitely was not expecting Mimic.
Yeah. I think.
So here's a question. If there's a statue of a mimic that is just legitimately a statue of a mimic, is it a mimic or not?
It could become a mimic.
It is a Mimic because it's mimicking a mimic, mimicking a statue.
But is it a
But what
mimic?
if it's-
But
But is
what
it a
is the original form of a mimic then, if not a statue?
It is
of
an
itself?
amorphous. It is an amorphous mass.
Is it mimicking
A
the mimic?
Mimic is an idea.
But if it's an amorphous mass, is it just not mimicking an amorphous mass?
I hate you.
If that's what the statue of the amorphous mimic is.
Maybe it's just the words mimic.
It's not even a word anymore now.
It's like the word Dio. You just put that on something and it just becomes Dio.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Alright.
Zero's initiative is a +0.
Oh yeah. 4.
Right.
So, we got a rough start.
Gonna figure out what this is here next time on Rulers of Embercrest. Woo! No, we can't even sing it now because they copyright that now.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, apparently. Like you could.
yeah, I know it gets ridiculous. Like, they copyright strike Mick Canyon because he was singing Surfing Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
That's incredible.
yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you very much for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed this. It's a bit more low key, but we're doing a little bit of exploring. We got some role play in. We got some almost combat in. We got a little bit of tactical map stuff going, and we'll get into combat next time on Rulers of Embercrest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.